How to systemize your daily non-negotiables for more consistency and better results. This is something that has absolutely changed the game for me when it comes to my time management. Maybe you got a hectic schedule as well. You got a full-time job, you got a side hustle that you're really trying to scale up. Maybe there's a skill that you're really trying to get good at. You got a family to attend to, you got social outings, you got responsibilities, you got chores, you got to work out, you got to grocery shop, you got to eat, you got to batch cook, let alone get your beauty 7 to 8 hours sleep every single night. It can be overwhelming. It can be a little bit stressful when your days are just back to back to back to back and it's just all over the place. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can literally map this all out and make your life that much more simple and take all that guesswork out. Something that I've been literally doing for the last 5 years is using a Google Calendar. I personally use Google Calendar because it's super convenient. It syncs up to everything else that I use. If you prefer Apple Calendar or other calendars out there, feel free to do so. Something I'm huge on is failure to prepare is preparing to fail, especially if you have massive goals for yourself in your fitness journey, in your career, with your finances, with whatever goals that you have. I don't know about you, but I don't want to leave anything up to chance. I want to control what I possibly can control to help me put myself in the best chances to help me succeed in whatever goals that I have. And we do that by setting ourselves up for success, by planning out what we got to do, when we got to do it. I almost treat this like setting an appointment for work or setting a doctor's appointment. It's not if I have time or if I feel like doing it. Yo, it's happening. I just got to go ahead and fit it into my calendar, see where I can possibly make it happen and move things around. It's happening. So right here, what you see in front of you is a blank canvas, a weekly view of my 24 hours that I have every single day. I want to preface this by saying, I'm not saying that you got to live your entire life for the rest of your life using a calendar and living your life off of a calendar. But if you feel clustered right now, feel a little bit overwhelmed, use this as a tool to help you master the skill of time management. This way, later down the road, this is such clockwork for you. You might not even have to use it later down the road. Personally, I still use it just to help me get like a mental notes of how my weekly view looks like. And this way it takes all that guesswork out. With this calendar, let's start off with your constants that happens every single week, like your work hours. Maybe you visit friends or family on a Friday or a Saturday, right? Whatever weekly constant that happens, let's start with that. Let's start with your work hours. Let's say that you need like an hour to get ready and to commute to work as well. So let's do like 8 to 5:30, just to give you some leeway here. So let's go ahead and do, hold on. Actually, up here, I already put your sleep. Let's say you sleep from 12 to 7. I'm being generous here. I'm being generous. Like, I'm not here to try to make your life more difficult or anything. Let's say you sleep 12 to 7 every single day. And then you got work from 8 to, let's make it to 5:30, right? Just, again, give you some leeway here. Work hours. Bam. Let's make this repeatable. You can actually come in here and make this like a repeatable thing. So this way you don't have to add it in for every single day, right? Boom, it happens Monday to Friday. These are your work hours. Let's say Friday nights, you usually eat out with your friends or family, or you go to see family. Bam. Night. Bam. Friends, let's make this yellow, because I'm Asian. Let's say Saturdays, that is usually when you got your chores, right? Let's say you're grocery shopping, you're cleaning, your laundry. I'm just gonna give you a full day of housekeeping. Again, this is just like general. Uh, like this can vary person to person based off of your schedule and your daily tasks. Housekeeping, boom. Housekeeping. Let's go ahead and make this red because no one likes to do it. Boom. One more thing to add. We have our Transcend calls every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's go ahead and add that in because yeah, your ass is joining that. Boom. Let's make it green for fitness related stuff. So these are constants, right? You can add more to it. You can take out less depending on what your schedule and your tasks are. But let's just say this is a general schedule for most people. With this in mind, with this as your basic template, right, of your weekly schedule, let's see where we can possibly get these workouts in, where we can possibly batch cook, when we can possibly get your meals in. This way, hey, it actually makes sense and is realistic for your schedule. Let's say you don't really want to work out Mondays because that's when you're the most stressed out from work. The gym is super packed. You're like, I'm not going then. Right? So let's say you want to work out, let's say Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Because Fridays, you ain't going to the gym right after work. Like, you're trying to see your friends. You're trying to go see the fam. You're not trying to do nothing. That's totally cool. Go based off your schedule, your preferences. Let's say you want to work out, yeah, Saturday, Sunday, because those are the days you have off from work, right? Actually, no, you don't need the entire day for housekeeping here. Let's move this up a little bit. I'll be generous. I'll give you 6 hours. How about that? 6 hours of housekeeping. That's solid. Let's go ahead and add these workouts in. Let's say you take about 2 hours commuting, getting ready, getting that workout in, doom scrolling, whatever you need to do. Right? Let's say is a 2 hour thing. Gym, bam. Let's make that green again for fitness. Again, Monday you don't really want to train, but you're gonna go ahead and train Tuesdays and Thursdays. Boom. And you're gonna do it right after work on the weekdays. Boom. Boom. And then Saturday, right after the housekeeping, you're like, all right, let's get this workout session in. Bam. We just got your workouts into your schedule. Next up on the plate is gonna be batch cooking. Right? Let's say that you grocery shop on Saturdays while your housekeeping block is. Let's say, hey, Sundays are the most free days. Let's batch cook some food here. I'll give you like an hour and a half. Like that's like a good amount of time. Batch cook, bang. Again, let's make this green so that it's color coordinated to fitness. And let's say, hey, maybe come Wednesday, you need a little bit more food. So let's say you batch cook on Sundays and Wednesdays. Boom. Just like that. Right here, we pretty much got all of your daily non-negotiables for work as well as your fitness protocol, right? Only thing that we're missing here is your steps. Depending on what your step goal is for the day, whether you're at 5K, 6K, 7K, 8K, 9K, 10K, it's going to vary depending on what season you're in and what phase you're in on your program. But let's say that you work a sedentary job, right? From 9 to 5, you're not really moving too much. What I want you to do is go ahead and get some pockets of walking into the day. So let's say you have lunch at 12, right? Let's go ahead and add in steps. During your lunch break, after you finish your food, let's get some steps in. Let's make this Monday through Friday. At 12:15 to 12:45, because I'm not trying to have you late for work. I mean, late back to work. Boom. Let's do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Bam. And let's make this green so it's more fitness color coordinated. Boom. Just like that. Again, this is just like a general template based off of like the average Joe. But go ahead and map yourself out a Google Calendar based off of your tasks, your schedule, your lifestyle, whatever you got to get done. And the best part of this all is once you do this once, you already have this mapped out for whenever you need to change it up, right? Because the next week is the same exact thing, right? You can literally make this repeatable every single week. If you need to move things around, feel free to move things around. But I'd rather you have a GPS than just completely winging it and hoping for things to work out. If you have time, if you feel like doing it. Now, we taking all of that out of the picture. We don't want to leave things up to chance here, especially if you're serious about your goals. Go ahead and map out a Google Calendar for yourself. Take out all the guesswork out. Know exactly what you got to get done, when you got to get it done. And all you got to do is just execute on whatever is right in front of you. Go make one for yourself. You don't got to live your life off this calendar, but use this as a tool to help you master your time management.